Hi, my name is Meredith Rincars and I am the Restart Specialist. And on this channel, I share things about how to grow your business in the market that it's in or the market that you want to be in. And today we're talking all about 5 things that are stalling your growth as a photographer and what you can do instead. So the first thing that could be causing your stalling out as a photographer is a lack of clear brand identity. And if you're not clear about who you are, what you do, and who you serve, that's going to be a problem. You may, for a short period of time, appeal to everyone, but over time, you're going to see the amount of clientele start to trickle off, or you're going to find that because you haven't clearly defined your brand identity, that you're not happy with who you're serving and you're burning yourself out. So, how do you fix it? First, you're going to want to define your niche, clarify your brand voice, and you're going to want to think about what makes your experience working with you as a photographer unique. When you start to do that, when you start to clarify your brand identity, then the people that are looking for the thing that you do are going to see your website, see your Instagram, find you on YouTube, and go, that's exactly what I've been looking for. And they're much more delightful to work with as clients, and they tend to book more readily because they align with your brand. They feel like you can be trusted because you're consistent in what you're doing. The second thing that could be stalling out your growth as a photographer and as a business is understanding your services. This kind of goes back to that first point about clear brand identity. And if you don't know what services you're offering, or you're just offering anything and everything to somebody that comes in the door, you are going to have a hard time building pricing around that, because one service, let's say weddings, is priced drastically differently than boudoir, which is also priced differently than family photography. So if you want to fix that problem, you first need to build pricing around the services that you are going to offer, clearly define them, talk about profit margins, and talk about profit margins with you, yourself, your team, without fear. Lastly, when you're talking about the services that you want to offer, you want to think about educating your clients on the transformation that those services provide. When you start to do that, your business is going to start to grow. Tip number 3, when you are trying to get your business going in the direction that you want it to go, is stop avoiding the sales conversations. The sales conversations that you are avoiding are what is killing your business. This is the biggest thing I see as an issue with photographers, because I had the same issue myself. You either don't want to ask for the sale, you're afraid to talk about money, you feel like because you wouldn't pay for that service, that maybe your clients won't. All of these things kind of start to swirl around the whole pricing conundrum. And what I've learned in 16 years in business is that I am not my client's banker. I am not their accountant. And oftentimes, I'm just not my client. The things that I value and I would pay for are different than what my clients will value and what they will pay for, whether that's a product, a service, or an experience. And so I have no issue any longer asking for that sale, because that's putting the ball in their court and I'm letting them make the decision. So start reframing your mindset when it comes to avoiding the sales conversation, because ultimately you are a business owner And to be in business, you have to have those sales conversations that revolve around money. So tip number 4 to get your business going when it's stalled out is to have workflows and systems. This is the next biggest issue that I find with photographers is next to pricing, not having a system, not having a process, and just kind of going, I think this is what we're going to do today. And going, well, maybe I'll copy and paste this email, or I'll ask ChatGPT what I should do. Well, I'm not knocking that, and there are times I've used it. When it comes to kind of managing the chaos of your business, that's not the way to do it. So with workflow, start with what you are currently doing, not what you want to do, not what would be perfect, but start with what you are currently doing. Write it down. Figure out where are the problems coming up? Where are your clients stalling out? Where are you getting stuck? Is it emails? Is it sending a text? Is it telling your clients something that they need to do to prepare for a photography session or for their wedding day? That's just kind of the beginning. Now, if you're still really wanting help with that, 17 Hats is going to be the best option for you to have a client management system where the workflows, the client guides, the emails, all of that is in one place and it's organized and it is a repeatable system that can take that stress off your back and allow you to grow your business much more quickly. The 5th tip is not marketing consistently. I am massively guilty of this in the past. When you are a woman of one, when you are a business of one, there is only so much that you can shoulder when it comes to content creation. I mentioned ChatGPT in a previous tip, and that can be incredibly helpful if you've got your brand voice nailed down and if you just need some ideas to start with. But there are certain tools that are going to help you to stay on track. And next to ChatGPT, things like Planoly, Tailwind, Hootsuite are all going to help you plan that content out ahead of time and also potentially have it auto post so that you're not constantly sitting there going into Instagram, going into TikTok, posting those things, and then, let's be real, getting stuck doom scrolling because you found something on a cat video that caught your eye and now you're stuck 30 minutes later having done something that does not move your business forward. So start thinking about how you can create a content calendar using ChatGPT. Think about how you can systematize that content so that it makes it easier and repeatable, but also relatable to your clients. Because ultimately, if you're putting out garbage, then your potential clients are going to see that and turn to somebody else because they're not interested. So hopefully these 5 tips will help you to start moving forward and growing your business. If you've enjoyed this video on how to grow your business in the market that you're in or the market that you want to be in, then make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe, notification bell, all the things. I feel like there's more and more to tell you to do every day. But let us know that you like this video so that we can create more content just like this to help you grow your business.